Germany, 1483. A man named Martin Luther was born, going on to become a monk and a scholar. Then, in 1517, he changed the Christian world forever.
My patience wears thin. This has gone far enough. I shall write a document and attack the Christian church.
And so began the 95 Thesis.
The Pope is not the authority. The central authority is the Bible to Christianity, and humans reach salvation by their faith, not their deeds.
On October 31st, Luther nailed his 95 Thesis on the door of the Wittenberg Castle Church. This sparked a public upheaval that caused the Protestant Reformation. Soon the church became aware of the attacks being made on them.
A message.
What?
Okay.
On November 9th, 1518, the Pope condemned Luther's writings as conflicting with the church and told him he must recant his statements.
I refuse to recant.
Popularity seemed to follow the Reformation as it spread around Europe. In France, another man named John Calvin followed Luther's lead.
I will write a piece called Institutions of the Christian Religion and make my Protestant views heard.
Calvin's ideas were similar but very different from Luther's.
Salvation is automatically known by God. It's not your deeds or faith with God, because God's plan is already made.
So Calvin was a believer in predestination, and Luther was a believer in the power of faith. These two men changed the Christian world and made it possible for people to feel like they could change the world if they wanted to, an idea that came from the Renaissance. They also made it okay for normal people to read the Bible. They denounced the Pope as having any authority, and they made it possible for priests to marry. Many different groups of Protestantism branched off after the Reformation.